Hey guys, welcome back, Brick Brigade. Thanks for tuning in. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at our latest minifigure bulk buy. We've got tons of stuff. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. All right, guys, going from left to right, we have Phase 1 Commander Wolffe. Awesome figure in beautiful condition. We have Sabine Wren from Rebels. We have Ezra Bridger, also from Rebels. We have Bossk with the sand green head and arms, or hands rather. We have mechanical legs Darth Maul with dark saber and red lightsaber. We have white prototype detailed torso Boba Fett, Gar Saxon next to him. The armorer, UCS Din Djarin, that is the UCS version. We have the fifth brother, Inquisitor, that is the newer one. Continuing on left to right, we have Darth Malak with the black cape. The correct black cape. We have Kelleran Beck with the brown cape and two lightsabers. Have it on good authority that is the way that he is going to come from LEGO. We'll wait and see to know for sure. Next we have three SW0450P2 Captain Rexes and all his splendor, all in beautiful condition. We were able to score some great deals on that guy. I think they might have come from 3 different people actually. We have 4 of the UCS Rexes from the Venator there. And at the very end of our first row, we have the legendary Darth Malgus. Awesome figure. Now that cape is an aftermarket cape. It is not the correct cape. The actual cape is the cheapest that I could find it on Bricklink. It was about $62. For the time being, I have an aftermarket cape on there, which actually looks pretty nice, but it's not authentic LEGO. Second row down, we have the printed detailed legs Darth Maul. We have an artillery trooper, Savage Opress, Moff Gideon, Paz Vizsla, another Savage Opress. We have the highbrow variant on the left of the Super Commando. To show you guys what I mean, if you look closely, you can see his eyebrows are raised. I believe that is the same head that is on pre-Vizsla. So that is the variant version of the Super Commando, and this is the regular version of the Super Commando. The variant's worth a little bit more, just because it's a little harder to find. We have Queel from the UCS Razor Crest. We have Evan Peel. We have 2 different versions of Boba Fett. The one on the right is missing his pauldron, but he's still a somewhat valuable figure. And then we have a big dog next to him. We have Grand Moff Tarkin from the UCS Death Star. That's like a $100 to $120 figure. Beautiful condition. We have 2 Ahsokas. The adult Ahsoka with the blue tunic from the tank set that came out not that long ago that's retired now. We have P1 Gree, Mandalorian Loyalist. We have Lobot from Bespin in the Cloud City. We have 2 different versions of Fennec Shand, the one with the hair and then the one with the helmet, which is slightly more valuable. Pretty cool figures for sure. Let's see what we've got coming up next, left to right. Third row down, left to right, we have a Princess Leia with the skirt leg piece. We have the Princess Leia with the longer lashes there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different Darth Vaders. Next to Darth Vader, we have his future son-in-law, Han Solo. We've got the old school blue legs Han Solo, and then we have the 2 Celebration Han Solos with the medals. We have Han Solo with Carbonite. Continuing on left to right, we have the 41st Elite Kashyyyk Corps Scout Trooper, Clone Scout Trooper. We have the Snow Chewbacca. I believe that is Nougat Fur Chewbacca or Medium Nougat Fur Chewbacca. And then we have the OG reddish-brown Chewbacca. We have a couple of different Sith Troopers with the different color armors, the red, the black there, the silver armor. We have Bo-Katan Kryze. That is the first one that did not have the arm print. Finally, to finish off this row, we have 2 Grief Kargas with the Magistrate robes. That figure has already doubled in price about a month or 2 ago before the actor Carl Weathers passed away. Those were about $5. Now they're about $10 a piece. So if you haven't been able to grab these figures yet, please make sure that you get your hands on them. They've already started to go up. All right, moving right along. On that 4th row down, we have 2 Mandalorian Death Watch figures. We have 1, 2, 3 of the Old Republic Troopers. We have 1, 2, 3 of the newer Boba Fett's with their repainted Beskar armor. Really cool figure. We have a couple of the dual molded helmet Stormies. We have Zori Bliss, Poe's girlfriend. We have 1, 2, 3 of the newer versions of the Imperial Snowtroopers. We have another older version of the Stormy. We have a couple older snowtroopers, and then we have 3 different versions of Luke Skywalker as a pilot, moving from left to right there. So let's go back and see what we've got next. All right, again, 5th row down, left to right, we have the Hoth Imperial Snowtrooper Scout. We have the OG Scout. We have a clone pilot with the yellow markings on the helmet. Looks like a little bit of a misprint there. Those are not stains or smudges. Those are actually misprinted marks on the side of the visor there, which is kind of cool. We have 3 different bomb squad troopers. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but this figure is actually worth quite a bit more than you would think at first blush, so I'll put it in post-production on screen here so you can see who she is, but she's actually worth quite a bit, believe it or not. We have 2 OG Rebel Hoth troopers. Lady with the pinkish purple hair there. We have the Thielen Dancer. I particularly like to collect figures that are only one-offs. Like, there was only one set that she was in. She'll likely never be in another set. Those figures are generally the ones that tend to go up in value over time, even though they're not very popular at the moment when they're out. They're good investment pieces, and she's relatively cheap. So if you haven't grabbed her, snatch her up. I cannot remember this guy's name. It always draws, I think it's Hawkins. Something Hawkins, Lieutenant Hawkins or Dawkins. I'll put that in post as well. But another one of those figures. We have Jason Syndulla, 2 of them. We have Weequay. We have a couple of Klatooian Raiders. We have Jedi Master Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi with his black robe there, black tunic. We have a Mandalorian Loyalist, a Mandalorian Tribal Warrior, one of the female ones. And then, of course, we have everybody's favorite Jedi, Rey Skywalker. All right, again, going from left to right, we have Pelimoto from The Mandalorian, played by Amy Sedaris. Some people love that character. Some people can't stand that character. Put in the comments what you guys think. If you like her, if you're digging on her, or if you think she's a bit over the top. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. We have the Quarren next. We have Xander Freemaker, Superstar Pilot Guy. For those of you who are aware of the Freemakers, it was a funny series, short-lived. We have the Gamorrean Guard with the printed legs and the axe. We have Skiff Guard Lando, Tusken Raider, Sebulba. We have 3 different Naboo pilots, starfighter pilots. We have a Geonosis bug with wings, the zombie bug with wings. We have the Geo zombie bug no wings. And then we have the Geonosian warrior, no wings. We have young Anakin there, Pod Racer Anakin, whatever you want to call him. There are several different versions of him. We have Yoda with the gray hair on the back. We have Santa Yoda. We have olive green Yoda. Personally, I like the olive green Yodas the most. I think that they look the most realistic. I'm not sure what you guys think. We have the Gungan Warrior. We have Jar Jar Binks with the printed head. And we have the, spoiler alert, the traitor, Barriss Offee. Let's see what we got next. All right, left to right, we have the Luke Skywalker from the Emperor's Throne Room. That Luke Skywalker comes in just one set. It's about a $20 figure. We have Old Man Obi-Wan with the pupils, cape, and lightsaber. We have Clone Wars Obi. We have 2 of the OG Tatooine Lukes with the silver chrome or chrome silver lightsabers. Those hilts were awesome. We have 3 of the Mace Windus with the forearm armor. I believe that's from the Republic fighter tank that retired last year with the 187th Troopers. We have 2 of, I think his name is Cathaba, the skiff, one of the skiff guards, Jabba's henchman. We have an Imperial officer, Commandant, Lieutenant, Commander. There's like 3 different titles for that guy with the black there in the print. We have another Imperial officer, the AT-AT or AT-ST driver there with the light bluish gray armor and helmet. We have a TIE fighter pilot, TIE advanced pilot there with the black helmet. We have Poe Dameron, one of the cooler versions of Poe there with the black jacket. A little harder to find him than most of the others. We have the white jacket AT-ST driver with the molded helmet and the printed goggles. That's a really cool figure. We have General Jan Dodonna. We have 3 different versions of Din Djarin or the Mandalorian there. We have him in his Durasteel, and then we have the 2 Beskar armor ones. And to finish off this row, we have the Dark Trooper. Okay, this is our final row. We do have many other figures, but as far as our stands go, these stands hold 160 figures. I have more, but let's finish off seeing what we've got here. We have 2 501st. We have no helmet holes 501st. Another no helmet holes 501st Jet Trooper. We have canceled Cara Dune. We have the UCS C3PO. We have, I'll put his name in R2Q5, something like that. Right here, very expensive droid. We have a couple other droids. I believe the brown one might be Plo Koon's. I don't recall off the top of my head. Maybe Saisi Tins. Another astromech. I can't think of his name. I'll try to add these in post. We have the Imperial astromech, and I think that might be Saisi Tins. This one, I believe, going back is Mace Windu's. It's just coming to me now. We have R2 from Jabba's sail barge, slinging his drinks there. Cocktail R2-D2. We have the new version of Chopper at the very bottom. We have K3PO in white, not a cheap figure. We have an Rebel Fleet Trooper. We have R2 with the back printing. We have two of the newer Cad Banes from the Justifier. We have not Old Man, but we have Captain Rex from Endor, which is a much more rare figure to find than the Captain Rex from Hoth, because his chest and legs are unique to just that figure. We have a P1 clone. We have 2/12 with helmet holes. And then we have P2 Commander Cody. Let's pull out that next plate and I'll show you guys what else we have. All right, Brick Brigade, thanks so much for staying tuned. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already given this video a like, please do so. And while you're at it, why don't you hit that subscribe button for us as well? It really helps us out a lot. We certainly appreciate it. Let's get back to the figs. We have Quinlan Vos here on the left, Clone Wars Quinlan Vos. We have OG Padawan Obi-Wan with the brown body parts, the brown legs, that's old brown cape, the chrome silver, beautiful lightsaber hilts. I wish Lego still made those. We have Morgan Elsbeth from The Mandalorian and from Ahsoka. We have the newer version of Bib Fortuna. We have 4 baby Grogus, so baby Yoda's Grogus at the bottom here. We have the T-16 Skyhopper pilot. We have a P2 gunner. We have a Stormy there with the dark blue vents. We have a First Order Executioner. We have 2 more canceled Cara Dunes. We have another Dark Trooper. We have, going again left to right, 3rd row back, we have repainted Beskar armor Boba Fett. We have a couple more Din Djarins. We have 2 different Rebel pilots in the middle there with the orange jumpsuits. We have a somewhat older version of C3PO. We have Kelleran Beck without his lightsabers, also brand new. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the OG 501st, no helmet holes P1s. Those figures are real nice. And we have the 501st with the helmet holes. We have some specialists, some heavies, some officers. As you guys can see, there's no need to go through each and every single one. These ones here are the heavies. We have Logray. We have Tokat, or Tokat, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, the Ewok there at the bottom. We have 2 different R2-D2s. I believe this one is the lavender dot, that is the pink dot. We have the UCS Rex there. From the Venator, we have Imperial probe droid, build, minifigure, whatever you want to call it. We have 2 of the security droids with the red, dark red torsos with the tan insignias, and then on the back of their heads they have a little bit of the dark red as well. 2 of the newer super battle droids with the narrow face. The older ones have the wider face. In the middle, we have the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars 5's. Controversial figure. Some people love it, some people can't stand it. If you watch M&R, like most of us I'm sure do, you know his thoughts, Ryan's thoughts about 5's and all the different letdowns. Curious to hear what you guys have to say about the 5's. Do you like 5's? Do you like what they did with them? What do you think? Drop it in the comments for me. Guys, here we have a Tauntaun. No saddle. Beautiful condition, however. Both of the horns. He has the bridle or reins in his mouth. Really cool figure. Beautiful condition. And we also have a Wampa. Now this Wampa is missing his right horn. However, you can buy the horns to replace them. They're like 10, maybe $10 a piece, somewhere around there on Bricklink. Maybe you can find it a little bit cheaper. Depending on who you're buying it from, maybe they're a little bit more money, but these are not easy to find. And this one's in really nice condition. Guys, thanks for watching this long. We are almost finished. We have a couple of really cool poly bags to take a look at. Let's see what we got. Okay, so first up we have the paper bag, the European release of Bo-Katan Kryze. This is the one obviously without the arm print. Still a cool figure. Came out in 2023, Euro release. We have the valuable Darth Maul poly bag here. Beautiful figure. This is like a $70 to $80 poly bag, depending on who you get it from. Really nice, hard to find figure. We have more of the European release Kanan Jarrus foil bags. There's one, two of those. I have some more on the way. We'll probably have those in a different video in our next bulk buy, mega buy, whatever you want to call it, video. We have the Clone Lieutenant, beautiful figure. Love this poly bag. Debating on keeping this one for myself. I got it at a really good deal. I may sell it. I may keep it for myself. I really have to keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to part with it. Time will tell. And then we have this bad boy, Scarif Stormtrooper Squad Leader. This is probably my favorite of the lot. I think I like him more because of the diversity or the differentiation he has on his arms and his torso, and then with the black cloth comma. Really nice addition to this figure. So we have one, but what would be better than one would be if we had two. We really appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already given this video a like, please do so. And while you're at it, please help us out and give us a subscription as well. We hope to start doing some giveaways in the future to our loyal subscribers. And once we hit 1,000 subscribers, if we're not already there when you're watching this video, our plan is to give away something really, really nice, like maybe a brand new sealed set or a really cool minifigure. So please help us get there, and one of you will win something awesome for helping us out. So we appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and until we see you again, stay tuned.